All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm sure we'll have a few other people join in along the way. But thank y'all for joining. There's just a lot going on in the world. Everybody's extremely stressed. Our lives have been turned upside down and probably drastically changed in the way we do things going forward. How that all works out, nobody knows, but trying to keep some semblance of a routine right now is the best thing I think most people can do. It's very difficult, but just try as you might. Make sure you get some movement, make sure you're eating properly, getting outside, getting away from the news a little bit. But first I want to talk about just stress and how it makes you feel. When we start getting stressed out, we get these tightness in our chest, this or kind of a weighty burden on us, our shoulders, necks, tightens up our muscles. What it also does, it increases our blood pressure. It causes our respiration rate to increase. People start breathing a lot in and out of their mouth, breathing into your upper chest. And it can feed on itself if you're breathing improperly. And then you're letting these anxious thoughts, they just kind of build and snowball and get bigger and bigger until they just take control, and that's all you can really think about. And right now, we're wanting to stay just tuned in and locked into what's going on in the media. Maybe we're getting information off social media, the news, whatever it is. But that is, that's just our desire to control the situation. And this is something we have no control over. The only control we really have is how we show up with the people in our lives. And now that is really, condensed to our close family. We don't really get to see our friends as much. We can use situations like this. And this is a great thing about technology is you can get a group of people together and have meetings and do fitness classes or whatever you want. The other thing you control is just how you respond to these situations. You let the chaos overwhelm you, cause you to panic, cause you to just freak out about everything, or do you just learn to take a second and respond instead of react, to not let it overwhelm you? And God, nature, higher power, whatever you want to call, gave us a tool that we can use to help us with that response. It's the only thing that we do that is autonomic and under our control. And it is autonomic. It's the first thing we do. It's the last thing we do. And if we weren't doing it, we would pass. But it is under our control because it affects our mental and physical state so much, and we can use it. It's a tool that we can use. But most of us have never been taught how to use this tool. So we just go throughout our lives thinking that, it's just something that we just do automatically. But really, cultures have been using their breath for thousands of years to calm and steady their mind, to also get them prepped and ramped up for battle with different groups and cultures. And, yogis have been doing it to really calm themselves down. And now there's just a host of research coming up on how much the breath and our mental and physical state are connected. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a routine and show you somewhat how, you can use your breath mainly to calm down. We're going to do some shorter, rapid breathing patterns in between just to show you a little bit of how it can somewhat ramp up your system. We're doing a lot of visualization throughout this as well. So, I just want you to kind of go along. Nobody's watching you, just breathe with me as we do this. And before we start, I want you to just think of a few words. You write them down of kind of how you're feeling right now. If it's stressed, anxious, or maybe you're feeling great, whatever it is, I want you to just kind of think of them and just put them in your head as we begin this. And then I want you to we're just going to take 3 breaths before we begin. just take a big deep breath in through your nose, hold it, and then force it out of your mouth. And when you do that, just let your belly expand. Breathe into your belly. We like to hold a lot of tension in our core. The way modern culture has brought in our heads, we need to, everybody wants six-pack abs. We want to be just a thin waist and locked down, and that keeps our nervous system in a guarded state, keeps us in more stressed state than we really need to be. So just let it go. Try to breathe into your belly, give it a hold, and then force the exhale out. And just kind of let go of whatever you're holding on to. And I'm going to go over one of the techniques we'll be using today, which is called the ocean breath. If you do yoga, it's Ujjayi breath. We'll use it a lot throughout this session, and it's a calming breath. It's a great way to slow your inhales and exhales down, which helps slow your mind and put your nervous system in that more relaxed state. So it's very similar to just fogging up a mirror, but with your mouth closed. So you start out and kind of want to hold some tension in the back of your throat. So just, and then just closing your mouth in through the nose, out through the nose. So as I tell you to use the ocean breath, just come back to that breath during this sequence. Now, if you can, I'd like you to lie down. If not, if you are at work or want to be seated and it's easier for you, that is fine too. Just if you're seated, make sure you are sitting up straight, keeping your spine in a good position. If you're lying down, you can either have your legs out straight or bend your knees with your feet flat on the ground. Now I want you to just close your eyes and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Breathing deep down into your belly. Remember, think about expanding your belly on those inhales and letting them fall on the exhales. In through the nose and out through the nose. Now you can take those thoughts, those feelings that we mentioned earlier that maybe you wrote down or just put them in your head. Just picture them as clouds in your mind. And with each exhale, just blow them away. If new ones come up, that's okay. Just blow it away on your next exhale. In through the nose and out through the nose. Just trying to slow your breath down. Now I want you to begin to extend your inhales and exhales using that ocean breath we talked about. So creating that tension in the back of your throat. Try to inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 4 seconds. Hear the sound of the ocean in your head as you're breathing. Slowly in through your nose and slowly out of your nose. Now, wherever you are, I'd like you to exhale out your air and inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale for 8. 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 2, 1. And exhale for 8. 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Inhale. Now I want you to hiss this exhale out of your mouth. Just and hold. Inhale. 2, 1. Hiss that exhale out. And hold. Inhale. Hiss that exhale out. And hold. Just try to relax your shoulders, your neck. And inhale. Hissing out that exhale. And hold. Now just take a couple breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Soft, calming breaths. Now we're going to inhale through the nose, filling all the way up for a count of 5. And I want you to think about putting all your anxious and stressful thoughts and filling up a balloon with them. Think about just breathing them into your belly into a big balloon. So inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to suck in a little bit more air on top, just in through your mouth. Really filling it all the way up, all the stress you have. And just hold on to it for a second. Really feel your belly expanded, the air into your ribs. Roll your shoulders back and down. You're sitting up, or just let go of any tension if you're laying down. Now we're going to hiss that out as slow as we can, like we're popping that balloon with a pin. Just letting all those anxious thoughts just float away. Keep going if you can. Inhale, filling all the way up. Fill that balloon up Feel those ribs, your belly, full expansion. You don't think you can get any more, suck in a little bit more on top, just in through your mouth, top it off. Really hold that. Just let go into it. Feel your ribs expanded, that balloon inside of your core. Now we're gonna pop it and just let all those anxious thoughts out. Just a pinprick, letting them go, slow as you can. One more time. Inhale through the nose, filling all the way up. Suck in a little bit more on top. And just be at peace with that expansion. Filling the air in your lungs, chest, your ribs expanded, your belly expanded. Stick that pin in the balloon and just let it go. Take a few inhales and exhales on your own, in through your nose and out through your nose. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit here. We're going to take big, powerful breaths in through your nose and then forcing the exhale out of your mouth. So we want you to focus on driving this with your belly, full belly expansion on your inhales, and then force the exhale out. So it's a make sure you're driving it with your belly, keeping it out of your upper chest. Big, full belly expansion. Think about on each inhale, filling your belly with a ball of light, with strength, with courage, with love. With each breath, that ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Big full inhales, forcing the exhale out. Just stoking that fire in your belly. We're almost there. Just a few more breaths like this. And I'll take one more big inhale and hold it on the inhale. Just hold. Let that strength, that courage and love fill your body up. Relax into it. Let go of any tension you might have, your neck, your shoulders. Just be at peace with the breath that's inside of you. And keep holding. Just imagine that ball getting bigger and bigger and stronger the longer you hold on to it. And hold it for 15 more seconds. Try to stay with it. And now I want you to exhale and exhale all that strength, courage, love out to the world. Just blow it out to the world. We're going to do that one more time. Big, powerful breaths in through the nose. really stoking that fire in your belly, bringing in courage, strength, love, what we all need in this world right now. Just keep it going. Stay with it. Make sure you're using your belly on this breath. Belly expanding on the inhale, falling on the exhale. It's like a pump, pumping that ball of fire in your belly. 15 more seconds. Keep it going. Now this time, take a big inhale and exhale all that out to the world and hold on this exhale. Just let go into it. Let all you gave to the world stay there right now. This is your gift to them. Be at peace. Keep holding it. Brain might be telling you need to breathe, but we're almost there. 10 more seconds. Now take a big inhale in through the nose and hold on to that inhale. Just filling that ball of light back up. And exhale. Now I want you to just slowly inhale in through your nose for 5, coming back to that ocean breath we did earlier. 2, 1, and hold it. And out for 5. 2, 1, and hold. In for 5. Hold. Out for 5. And hold. In for 5. Hold. And out for 5. And hold. And just continue this on your own. Inhale for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds and hold for 5 seconds. Trying to use that ocean breath, hearing the sound of the ocean in the back of your head. Kind of give a little tension in your throat. Breath comes in through your nose and out through your nose. Just think of inhaling your favorite color, letting it fill your body up. And run through you. And then exhaling it out to the world. Now I want you to try to extend that breath to 7 seconds. See if you can inhale for 7, hold for 7, exhale for 7, and hold for 7. Your belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhales. Being okay in that space between. Just relaxing into those holds. We're going to do this for 1 more minute. Just let go of any tension you might have. Any of those troubling, anxious thoughts, just let them go. We're all in this together. Now we're going to try to slow this breath down even more. I want you to slowly inhale for 10 seconds. And on your exhale, we're just going to hum it out. Just slowly in through the nose. And hum out that exhale. One more time, inhale. And slowly hum out your exhale. Now I want you to just start inhaling for 3 seconds. Pause. And exhale for 6. In through the nose. You can exhale out of your mouth or your nose, whatever you find more comfortable. Remember your belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. Now just let your breathing resume to how it wants to go. Just don't try to control it. Just letting it naturally flow in your body. and you can open your eyes whenever you're ready. How do you guys feel?
I feel great, Taylor.
Good, Jackie.
Feeling great. Thumbs up.
Everybody needed that today?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
good.
Yes.
That is great. Well, a few takeaways I want you guys to think about as you're going throughout your day. Just become aware of how you are getting stressed out. Where are you breathing? Are you watching your breath rate increase? You start breathing into your mouth, breathing into your chest. I want you to try to breathe through your nose as much as you can right now, and in general throughout life. That is how we filter and clean out all of our air. There's no filter in your mouth, and we all need to be as hygienic as possible in this time. We have this great substance in our nasal passages and our sinuses called nitric oxide, which is strong antiviral and antibacterial properties, which really helps clean out everything. And it also helps keep your diaphragm activated, helps keep your body in that more relaxed, calm state as you're going throughout your day. So just be aware of how you're breathing, and just every hour check in with your breath. Maybe set a timer on your phone. Take 3 calming, slow breaths if you can. Try to, what we did there at the end, try to inhale for 3 seconds, pause, and exhale for 6. Just think about slowing your breath rate down as much as you can. Just takes 1 minute, 5 breaths. See if you can do that throughout the day. I'll also be doing some more breath sessions next week. I'm gonna start expanding it to not just these stress, but also have some sessions where we work on mechanics, because that is a very important part of breathing and proper breathing, and makes a big difference in your overall health. And the majority of people in modern society your diaphragm just hasn't been working in years, and how society tells us to breathe is pretty wrong, and how they say to take big breaths and stuff. It causes people to breathe in their upper chest, and that causes you to be a lot more stressed. So I'm going to do at least 1 session next week going over mechanics and giving some tips for you can do at home to work on retraining your breathing patterns. Then I'm going to do a couple in the morning with some more fast-paced, energizing sessions that are somewhat like a strong cup of coffee that 10, 15 minutes can get you up and going. And if y'all signed up through the event page, I'll send you an email that'll have some links to other information and just a little review of some tips that you can take on and pass throughout your day.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you for joining